Okay, welcome back to This is the Police. For this one, this is going to be like a longer recording. I'm going to chop it up into sections, so you might not hear like a outro or anything. But maybe I don't know. Maybe I'll add it in and then just carry on. Just so I could have stuff to go out over Christmas and whatnot. Alright, so let's get right into this one. So, Mayor calls prosecutor's office to check Robespierre's statements for extremism. Robespierre, I'm pretty wealthy but deeply unhappy. University of Freiburg tuition costs to decrease. Okay, so let's get out of here. My dog died yesterday. I'm just terrible person. No. Okay. He could go home because he's so tired, right? So shift A. We've got enough people on shift A anyway, I think, hopefully. Let's get right to it then. Okie dokie. Please be advised that we are unhappy with the efficiency of the Freiburg PD. We're cutting the department's budget. But, you... Can't sack him. It's gonna have to be Price, isn't it? No. She's the youngest, isn't it? Well, sorry, oldest. So she's gonna have to go, unfortunately. Hi, Asian. A Japanese businessman who must remain nameless will soon arrive in Freiburg. The city hopes to sign a major contract with him. As our guest, he will examine many of our institutions, including the police station. His visit is scheduled on August. Please take care to ensure that at least 3 Asian officers are working on that day. On the 5th. Alright. What my share? Share 50%. Do I have any Asian officers on this one? No. Right, that's good. The bomb threat. Oh god. An irate lumberjack by the name of Grisham Frank claims that he planted a bomb in the cathedral. He says he'll blow up the building with everyone inside unless the police arrest the priest. Apparently the priest convinced his recently deceased wife to refuse treatment at the hospital and ask for God's help instead. Yeah, that's pretty bad. We'll send Robbins, Birch and Brock. So they could get that sorted out. We still have we have quite a few investigations here. So we've got the destruction of property, which I think I'm still trying to get stuff for. I think I'm still waiting for some stuff. Then we've got the theft. Yeah, so we've got this one here. So I think it's the security guard, because the glass broke and those glass pieces on the outside instead of the inside. So I think he probably could have chucked the brick in, but at the window from the inside, and then crawled out and brought the brick back inside to make it look like it's been chucked from outside. Oh, and then this one. This is another theft, this one. So this is the one about the this, was it stolen drugs or whatever it is? Yeah. Right, so we'll leave those. Hopefully we could get a couple more slide stuff. I think the others, if they say they don't have slides again next, then maybe that it's because I've got all the slides that I need, but we'll just have to see. Yeah, but the cathedral's full of visitors, announce a bomb threat and order everyone to evacuate immediately. Find the priest and begin the evacuation. Deploy all forces in intent. Surely you have to announce a bomb threat and get everybody out. An improvised explosive device has been discovered under a pew near the altar. Cut all wires, ensure that the cathedral... Yeah. I mean, if I was stupid enough to go up to the bomb and start fiddling around with it, that'd be... I think somebody would have died. 100%. Public indecency. A drunk teenager, encouraged by a group of friends, stripped off his clothes at the cash register and attempted to purchase a pack of condoms. It some sort of hazing or rite of passage. Right. Grant, I only need one. I mean, if you let him escape here, Chief, some guy in rags is trying to enter the police station. He says he's a Tibetan monk and wants to talk to the patrolman about the nature of violence. Yeah, why not? Gotta let a monk in, come on. Let's hope he's not like some kind of like terrorist or something pretending to be a monk. That'd be pretty bad. Oh, the sands. As a safety precaution, we've decided to change all the staff that work on the ranch. We just hired 8 new maids from a neighbouring city, but the bus they were taking got intercepted by Vargas punks. Let's teach them that even our maids can't be tried for a good case. Can I wait until... Yeah, there we go. These 2 clowns could go. Birch and Brock. Go sort that out. Right, Grant should be at the scene now. Public indecency, offender caught, officers unharmed. Nice. Well done, Grant. And she doesn't fuck it up. I need to stop swearing because it's absolutely annoying when I have to keep editing it out. And I always miss one as well. There's always one that I miss, and then I just look at the video after and I notice it. I'm like, great. Push the G Sand. The hockey team that Mr. Sand owns is getting ready for an important match. The ice arena is closed during training hours, but the stadium director reports some people in strange clothes breaking into the arena and climbing onto the stands. But let's see if these 2 get back, and then I'll be able to send Birch to it. Good old Birch to deal with the gang. I think, what was it, 10 or were we up like 10-9 or something? I can't remember. It's been a couple of days since I played it. Here we go. So there goes Birch. You could go to that one. And then an assault. A crazed woman just rang in. My god, this wrench is going to kill my baby. Please send everyone you can right away. This wrench. Okay. Megadopolis, here we go. He hasn't been out in a while. Well, actually, I don't think this is the first time he's gone out because we haven't. Okay, one day. So I'm not keeping them happy. That's the annoying thing. So I'm gonna have to. I don't know what I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna have to move some people from Shift B, because it seems like they have a lot of people and Shift A don't. I'm not sure. Let's have a look at the other thing. We've got an assault. Okay. An elderly woman's cat got into a fight with a neighbour's dog. The dog ran back home and the 4 other cats jumped out of the house to the... What? Oh, right. That's bloody weird, isn't it? Bridge. Attempted murder. A woman driving past on the bridge saw 2 thugs grabbing a skinny guy by his legs and hanging him over the bridge railing. The man was struggling and shouting. Okay, Darius, Vandal and Samadhi could go to that. That's attempted murder is pretty serious, so I'll get those lot to go to that one. Birch is back from his gang business. So we've got here we go, yes, so more slides, open investigation. What is that? Wait, was that after? Okay, I do think it's this one. I think he's put, maybe he started the day. Is that, could it be this guy maybe? I think he's put the brick in his bag. Maybe, no wait, maybe he's done that first. What? Hang on, let me have a look. I walked the museum every hour, the alarm is off, City Hall won't allocate the money to fix it. I didn't hear the glass breaking, it's a big museum. When I went down this way again, it was already early morning, the window was broken and the canvas was cut from the frame. There's no trace of anyone around, just a brick laying on the floor. The parking lot was empty all night. In the morning, a cyclist went past with a tube in his shoulder. The guy slowly rolled into the parking lot, then left the bike for a couple of minutes and went out of sight, and then he came back, got on his bike and left. I'm suffering from insomnia and often go cycling around the city late at night. I took a tube and some other equipment so I wouldn't have to go back home before my morning classes at this art school. I stopped at the museum to pee. I admit it, I like to mark the corner of the building. I imagine one day my work could be hanging inside. Okay. In his lectures on the work of the Dutch masters Bram van der Hoef, always sharply criticised by the works of De Vroom, he dismissed the legendary artist as overpriced mediocrity. Okay, the glass was completely broken out. A grown man could easily climb through the window and not cut himself. Most of the shutters are lying on the pavement outside the museum. So yeah, it's outside the museum, so I'm thinking he's smashed it with his... Okay, let's have a look at this. That one there, maybe? Oh, nice. Perfect, right. So, Rafael Campos, museum security guard who thought he'd earned some money for his old age from a new painting that had everyone talking. Oh, very good. Now, that one. Why can't he go? Is it because it's not his shift? Okay, I'll wait for that one to stop. Attempted murder. Very good. So I think I have to wait for tomorrow. Maybe. Destruction of property. Let's have... Okay. What's the difference between these two? Oh, it is... Yeah. Okay, so that one maybe isn't the right one. So I'm looking for a like, what does he say? That on the pavement near the church you found traces from 3 motorcycle tires. There we go. So I think I might be looking for one more maybe, unless I'll leave that one because I think I'm looking for one more for that one. I think I need to wait until tomorrow. Right, let's have a look. So I think he's in... What's his name? Let's have a look at the different shifts. Give me a second. Oh. Well, I can look now, can't I? He's on... Okay, the sounds are 3 up. That's good. So yeah, he's on shift B, isn't he? Yeah, so that's when I'll be able to get him, allow him to go. Alright, day 20. New federal law allows criminals to launder money more easily. Construction of new school postponed again. Freiburg to host exhibits of children's drawings. Right, let's go. Get that one off my keyboard just in case it does anything. Ah, what? Yes, but coming tomorrow. No, you can stay in. You managed to blag your way into the job, so you could stay here forever. Oh, cutscene.
Boyd.
Is everything okay, Jack? I'm not calling in the middle of a job.
No, you're okay. Did you find her?
Yes, I found her. Nothing shocking, don't worry. She's living with an insurance agent in the suburbs. He's 31 years old, recently divorced. He has a funny car, you know, like in that movie where that...
Did you talk to her?
Yeah, we talked. More like I talked and she basically cried. God, she hasn't cried so much since high school. You know, she was dating this boy from a restaurant and... Oh, what was his name? And
so, Laura, she'll be back?
Of course she'll be back. She just needs time.
Time? You mean once she gets tired of screwing the insurance agent?
Jack, you're talking about my daughter.
Yeah, I know. I want to... Well, I just want her to come back as soon as possible.
Don't worry, I'm with you. We just need a little patience. I know it's asking a lot, Jack, but you really just gotta be patient. Wait for my call.
All right. Again, I'll wait for the call. Yes, understood. I know the situation is asking a lot from you too, Mrs. Markham. Thank you. And please, call me anytime.
Jack,
Yeah?
you okay for money?
Excuse me?
Well, you know, where the papers were talking about your resignation, they said you and Laura were a little tight, and I thought maybe you'd...
Good God.
Jack? Jack?
He wasn't happy with that, apparently. There you go, the story's getting a little bit along now, so hopefully sooner or later I'll be able to meet whoever that is, my wife or girlfriend, whoever it is. Oh, that's all again, very good. Now here we go, so Percy, oh no, I'll keep Percy, Tsubaki and Asano. Okay, he's out, maybe I should wait, see if they find him there. City Hall. Right. Let's get a detective slot, why not? So hopefully we could get one. Okay, disorderly conduct. A young mother reported that an old man in rags entered the playground, climbed the hill and began shouting, "The universe is made of suffering and hatred, I will kill you all." The outraged mother shouted back, "Go away, you're scaring the children." Okay. So I think Purdy and Lakewood could go to that one. There we go. So 3 Asia. I think Sadaki, Asano, and Kochi, I think they count, don't they? Maybe I've got 1 or 2 on the other. Did they get him? Oh yes, offender court. Very good. Very nice. Well done from those two. So maybe I could get easily on that one now. Now he's freed up. Disorderly conduct, offender court, officers unharmed. Purdy and Lakewood done well. Very good. So yeah, anything to do with the Sands will send Percy. Bomb threat, nice. An anonymous tip just came in. Some thugs are messing around with plastic explosives in the basement of an abandoned house and are handing it out to children along with toys. Right, Cecil, Kochi, Yancey, I think the 3 are the best. Maybe I should have sent SWAT as well. I mean, there are gangs giving plastic explosives to kids. Oh, Jack, we just got another round of fresh young detectives ready for field training in different police departments across the country. There's a couple of smart guys in the bunch, the best in the course, and I don't want them to train under some smug jerk who's going to ruin their talent. Let them spend a week working with you, okay? I bet you could use help. Yep, why not? So they don't mess up. Would I see him on the next shift maybe? Would it be on shift? On shift A? Oh, Purdy, Lakewood, Sabaki. I can't send her now, but I'll send those 3. So that's 6 officers for that one. So there's nothing too crazy going on next. Well, I can't send enough officers. I think Asano, Austin, Percy. That's just asking to get somebody killed, isn't it? Whether it's the public or themselves. Oh, 2 trucks collide on a country road near the forest. The police were called by a motorcyclist who was driving past. He said that one of the trucks rolled over and caught fire, but the driver managed to escape the flames. He grabbed the stick from the side of the road and set it on fire and is now threatening the other driver who has locked himself inside his truck. Okay. So I know Austin. Come on, there's 2 of you could both do that. I want to keep Percy just in case some more. Oh, offender court, officers unharmed, civilians on that, well done. Oh, and loot found explosives. Okay, surely that goes for a lot. Explosives as well. Wow. Maybe. Oh, here we go. Suburb. The wife of a young banker who recently helped us make quite a substantial deal, just called up in tears, saying that some creeps cornered her husbands in the garage. Says they tied them up and they're threatening him to light on fire. Vargas goons, no doubt. Right, got him, Percy. Good luck, mate. So sending 1 officer to deal with that. Maybe it's 1 officer to help with the other gang members. Oh, The driver is brandishing a burning stick like a torch, striking the other truck's windshield, attempting to get to the other driver. Put the stick out with a fire extinguisher, pull out your ban and challenge the silent to a duel. Oh, go on, extinguisher the guy. Oh, what? Oh, okay, maybe I should have challenged him to a duel, maybe. That'd be pretty funny. Yeah, maybe I should have. It's been a short day, to be fair. Armed robbery. A man armed with a gun burst into the pawn shop and demanded that all the money and valuables be put in the bag. I'm going to send everybody, make sure this is a good one. SWAT as well. I've got Sabaki back. So Sano and Austin are back now from that failed attempt at arresting that guy. Oh, he ran off, man. Here we go. Oh, it's alright. Percy's back. Send 2. Some associates of Mr. Sands were planning to meet and discuss the Vargas situation. The meeting was supposed to happen in the forest outside the city, but our scouts sighted a group of punks hanging around. Sure would like to see looks on their face when the police roll up out of the blue. Right. Percy and Austin. So Austin, you're going to have to help Percy with this one. Armed robbery. Offender caught, officers unharmed, civilians unarmed. Look at that, very good. Oh. I'll bring this one to the police station. Maybe I could have sold that one out, could have gone for a lot, but there we go, the theft, here we go, open investigation. Let's read that again. So Simon Rodriguez, pharmacist. I went for lunch at 1. And a couple of minutes later, the lights went out. I shut the door behind me. I remember that I bumped into Jenna's car that was standing in the hallway. So she bumped into it at around 1. Okay. I suspect the student, Aaron Jones. He's come by the hospital several times in a state of confusion with red searching eyes, dragging his huge backpack behind him, but it never occurred to me that he might be an addict. Okay. I was in the bathroom when the lights went out. The only thing I saw was what you normally see while you're sitting on the toilet. Oh, and then the janitor came into the restroom with his cart. I heard him emptying the bin, and then the lights came on. I went to the head of physician's office for a signature, but he wasn't there. Yes, I have the keys to the pharmacy. I wash the floors there just like everyone else, but I don't have access to the electrical panel. Only my superiors have those keys. And here's another mystery. What happened to my garbage bags? Someone took them out of my truck, but I can't find them anywhere. Failure. The last frame before the film cuts out shows the janitor going down the corridor. His cart standing near the door to the hospital pharmacy. Time code. Right. What is that? Somebody kicking the door down. So we guess this is a doctor. This is the janitor, I'm guessing. Okay, I think I might need some new frames. Who's that? Was that the janitor? Who's that? Right, I'll leave this one for a little bit because I have no idea what's going on with that one. Okay, so is he getting to the... Okay, he's that there now. Okay, that was the sad stuff. Okay. End the day. Okay, 15-11, that's good, that's good. Percy is actually, completely wiped out at the moment.